At a time when thousands of California families are depending on unemployment checks, it seems scammers are cashing in on those checks. And here's a warning. All they need is an address. NBC4's Hetty Chang spoke with one woman who found plenty of checks, she says, in the mail that didn't belong to her.
I wanted to show you guys all of the unemployment things that were sent to me.
Tiana Kaping shows us the largest pile yet to land in her mailbox in Menifee.
A lot of the envelopes do have unemployment cards in them.
All sent to her home, each one addressed to someone else.
They're made out to a bunch of people. The only difference is that everything has my address on it.
As thousands of Californians who legitimately applied for unemployment are desperately waiting for their checks, Kaping's story and plenty of others told to our I-team add to the growing concern that scammers are cashing in.
The very next day, Saturday, I got another 22 letters delivered there.
The Employment Development Department, known as the EDD, did not respond to our request for comment. But on its website says it has shut down multiple claim situations using the same address because these situations are believed to be fraud and scammers. Police are cracking down. From Westminster, where police recovered $250,000 in EDD funds during an arrest, to Beverly Hills, where police say they've arrested 44 people and found fraudulent EDD cards valued at more than $2.5 million.
Hopefully something becomes of it.
Back in Menifee, Kaping's brought her pile of potentially fraudulent checks to the post office, hoping the money does get into the hands of the right people.
If it's people waiting for their unemployment checks, I can't even imagine what they're going through.
Hetty Chang, NBC4 News.
Hetty's report brings up some questions. What do you do if you get one of these checks? Well, the Unemployment Development Department says first, submit a fraud report online or call the EDD fraud hotline, and then forward any of the fraudulent documents to the EDD office or write return to sender just on the outside of the envelope and give it right back to your mail carrier. And what do you do to protect yourself from fraud? Employment Development says sign up for informed delivery through the post office. Now that way you'll be able to track your letter and check your credit report to see if you've been compromised. You can always find all this information on their website. It's edd.ca.gov.